This video is brought to you by Mando. Their products are revolutionary in personal care, offering up to 72 hours of odor control. Seriously, I love them. More on them after the reaction.
Citizens of the realm of rejects, we are back for Season 2, Episode 7 of Hot Diggity Dragons. G, are you excited?
I'm very excited, John.
I can tell you're excited. I'm excited too. Leave a like if you're excited. Also subscribe, hit the notification bell. Big thanks to Prep for chopping these highlights down. If you want to sync up and see the whole Hot D experience with Greg and myself, everything that does make these highlights, come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects as well. Check out all the other stuff we got streaming with reaction highlights and watch alongs over there. Teas like Gregory's are available at rejectnationshop.com. Let's run the bumper!
Whoa. That's a good opening shot.
Right. That's my desktop wallpaper.
He's mine! He's mine now!
Give me back my dragon!
You stand before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms with a dragon of House Targaryen!
She thinks it's a green.
I had no design upon it!
What do you want?
To learn the ways of dragon riders and to serve my queen.
Oh, damn.
Oh, good man.
Your Grace.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this!
You sure you don't want to go a few rounds first? Not B-A-D.
I like how the dragons sort of mirror them.
You got people with just big green mops pushing the sand.
You kneel quickly for a man so suddenly elevated.
This dragon came to me, not I to him.
Yeah, this is bigger than me.
I have sweated blood in service of House Velaryon. I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service.
Just take the offer, Rhaenrya.
And if the gods call me to greater things, who am I to refuse them?
Plus, who knows? I might have some noble blood yet, you know?
Stand.
Look at that smirk.
What is your parentage?
My mother was a shipwright.
Uh-huh. Who's your dad?
My father is no one of consequence.
Oh, come on.
Junk traders. Sold you for booze.
Your ancestors, any of House Targaryen?
We're not the sort of family to keep annals, Your Grace.
You should be more anal about your annals.
What is your name?
Adam of Hull.
You have done something I feared impossible. Adam of Hull.
It's only impossible till someone makes it possible.
Unprecedented.
I am glad of it.
Whoa.
You think you can get him to Dragonstone?
I can try.
I'm a professional dragon rider now. Love how we just skip the beat to them on the beach.
I know.
I have endeavoured to serve both my house and the realm, and somehow none of it matters.
Nothing else matters.
You'll have a scar, but it will be easily hidden.
Unlike the scars on your soul.
Nothing is clean here.
There's double meanings, John.
What?
The rats. The rats.
Oh.
I wish to go out, Sir Ricard.
Out.
To the Kingswood, I think.
Then I'll have the stewards prepare a retinue.
No retinue.
I know what a retinue is.
Same.
Just you.
A personal Queen Regent's Guard.
I have received word of a matter of great importance.
Spill it.
Rumor of a sighting of the dragon Seasmoke.
Oh, things are heating up.
With the rider.
A fine piece of intelligence. And now you seek favor by delivering it to Prince Aemond.
Actually, I thought I might seek your advice, Lord Larys.
Oh.
Whispers being your province.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, but this is your whisper,
Oh, you just see him in the background.
not mine.
But if you consider it valuable, perhaps you could deliver it
Why the debate about who delivers it?
and find favor with Aemond yourself.
Probably got a reason for wanting Larys's favor in particular.
Who is this rider?
That is less clear. It must surely be the Lady Rhaena.
But she tried already. She was 4 and 10. The beast Seasmoke very nearly devoured her. Who else? Where did you hear it?
My squire.
Yeah, what are your sources?
He heard it from a stable hand, who heard it from his father, a fisherman whose shipmate claims he saw it.
That's a lot of whispering.
You are, of course, welcome to bring this news to the Prince Regent, but perhaps this is one of those whispers best left to the wind.
Oh, bad call,
Wow,
man. Bad call.
Fun.
Is he playing a long game, or does he doubt the validity?
I mean, he's got a little doubt, but I feel like he's gonna take this info. It's like the guy volunteered it for him to get in his good graces, but he's gonna take the info ultimately without accepting that advance.
The Queen is unharmed.
What of the rider? Do we know who he is?
You have no idea, man.
You're gonna shit when you find out.
The lowborn cannot go around seizing dragons. Has the thief been secured?
Oh,
Tell that to the friggin' dragon, dog.
She wishes him to be instructed in the art of dragon riding, and that I should teach him some high Valyrian.
Park life.
We know nothing about this man, save that he is lowborn. What say you, Lord Hand?
Oh, Jesus.
We will await the Queen's accounting before passing judgment.
This guy with the goblet, man. Someone needs to smack him.
So he serves you, and not himself. That it's lucky.
Lucky? Or somehow ordained?
You are my counsel now.
Seasmoke chose him. He surely has Targaryen blood in him somewhere.
23andMe.
There will be others. We will find riders for Vermithor and Silverwing.
You trust this man?
What choice do I have? He has a dragon. Without him, I have only Syrax, who may give Aemond a second thought. The question is where to look. Targaryen blood was perhaps too thin in Sir Steffan Darklyn. I can find others with a more direct line of breeding.
I think she put it together already.
But you are better served looking under the sheets and in the wood piles.
It's a new age.
I once worked in a pleasure house where generations of Targaryen princelings had their revels. There are 80 of their bastard progeny, at least, that are known to me. Perhaps some here, on Dragonstone, the misbegotten offspring of your house.
Hear the bomb.
Yeah, Mysaaria's MVP.
You speak of the lowborn.
They are as like to serve you as highborn lords or ladies, perhaps more.
But in the highborn houses, there is honor.
Your royal half-brothers, Aegon and Aemond, whose blood is pure, who wage war against you.
Honorable men.
Very honorable.
Are they bound by honor? A common shipwright vows to serve you, while your brothers seek to destroy you. The order of things has changed, Your Grace.
Let me give you a back massage.
An unscripted back massage, apparently.
For 20 years, the lords of this realm levied insults at my sons behind my back.
Ooh.
Well then, let us raise an army of bastards.
Army of bastards.
Nice. Ooh.
Love it. Ooh. We're the suit squad.
Cut two. Yeah. We're the bastard brigade. Did you hear that? The kiss last week?
Yeah.
It's not a scripted thing. It's crazy.
I wish to ask for leave to relinquish my part as a shipwright in your service. There are good men and strong who can take my place.
It's not the way of the Force.
To master a dragon, you must first master the sea.
Your leave is granted. Well done.
It's the most love he's ever shown you. God, man. What it must be like to be someone's bastard kid and know
Not
they're
everyone's as
probably
fortunate as you, John.
Well, you know.
Lord Tully has answered your summons and brought the River Lords, my king.
My condolences on the passing of your grandson.
I really mean it.
But the Crown congratulates you on your ascension to the head of your house and Lord Paramount in the Riverlands. Truly glorious. Well done.
Good shots.
I did nothing.
Nevertheless, you are here, which is the important thing.
Damn it.
You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
You're of no significance to me then. You have a decision to make. I presume it is clear to you which is the right one.
You will forgive me, Your Grace. I am green in this sort of matter, as you so kindly point out, but...
What kind of green?
It does seem to me that you've made rather a mess here.
Whoa.
Countenancing barbarities in the Queen's name.
Whose side are you on?
The Crown side.
The Riverlands are held together by oaths. House Tully swore an oath to King Viserys.
So?
We recognize the authority of the named heir, Queen Rhaenrya. And your own, as her king consort.
Underscore that.
Put some stank on it.
Then we shall go to face your vassals and you will call your banners to war.
That might be difficult, my king.
This kid's killing it.
I was told they would come to heel when House Tully declared its allegiance.
That may be the case, though it is yet to be seen that they will heed my authority as young as it is. And there is another problem.
Oh, it just keeps dogpiling.
They'll hate you.
And most importantly...
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
This kid's a straight shooter.
Yeah, man. He's doing... I love watching him.
The River Lords await. I fear we cannot delay them any longer.
You have to be somewhat of an inspiring leader.
Come along, Lord Oscar.
Lord Oscar. I never fully appreciate just how long these swords are.
In the deepest darkness comes the dawn. A new lord, a new beginning. Let us put all the old unpleasantness behind us.
Just like that.
Yep. Glad that's over.
You have my thanks for answering my summons. I know I'm not the man my grandsire was, but I hope to begin well and go on from there.
The Rivermen honor the old ways and abide by tradition. Grover Tully is dead. Lord Oscar raised up in his place. You have been summoned here to swear anew your fealty to him, and as his bannermen, answer his call.
And what would that call be?
In his wisdom, he has pledged his house and yours to me.
To me?
Ugh.
For generations, we have been guided by the judgment of your forebears. Why should we now follow a boy younger than my own sons, when you will align with one who will desecrate the innocent to reach his aims?
I tried to tell him this.
I did only what was necessary, and I now deliver to you the traitor Amos Bracken and his son.
I take to heart your words, Lord Piper, and I agree. I am young.
I agree, I am. This is a objective fact.
It's just a fact. I don't know what to tell you guys.
He has dishonored himself and the crown with his comportment here.
Big words for a little man.
My best course is to defer to the oath my grandsire swore to King Viserys when he named Rhaenyra his heir.
Simon Strong looks like he's aged 100 years today.
I see no reason to cast aside loyalty, no matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
My God.
Woof.
My God.
Mind your tongue, boy.
Grapefruits on this lad.
He's threatening him in front of him.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Will you have our army or not?
Oh my God.
When the boy became a man.
I am in the end a riverman, and the word of my house stands, even if certain people are unworthy of it.
I got your tongue.
Your Lord Oscar is bold.
He's got moxie.
Oh no, dude, don't wreck this for yourself.
But he is perhaps not wrong. I may have been a touch enthusiastic in pursuing my aims.
Touch, huh?
But don't allow my failings to keep you from supporting an upright man.
Ooh, sounds a little wounded.
The old ways call for justice to be done.
Justice has been done. They who bent the knee to the usurper have been brought to heel.
Ugh.
And now we unite before our liege lord and our king consort.
These guys seem like such a hassle to
Yes.
rally.
Agree.
I accept you as my vassal, Willem Blackwood, but
What?
I am Lord Paramount of all river houses, and there is only one answer for the crimes you visited upon your neighbors.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
I did only what his grace, the king, required of me.
It is true that he made clear his base desires, but you did not have to pursue such savagery.
Oh, he's going to suffer the consequences now.
And above and beyond.
You did it because you wanted to.
Our young lord speaks truly.
Oh my God, pawning off the blame.
Your grace command them, I've only served you.
Dan Daemon just let him take the fall.
If his grace wishes to show contrition for his acts, and to prove himself deserving of our banners, he must now rectify his grievous error.
Wow.
Denounce your crimes and dispense justice.
He's good.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I love Strong.
This is the moment Daemon realized he didn't know what he was doing.
Wow, dog.
Wow, Daemon.
And we just getting it over with.
Okay. He has a goal.
Yep. Damn,
This is ugly.
Oh.
Hey, it's back.
Black Phillip. It's just Satan come to pledge his fealty as well.
Oh, jeez.
You again.
Crown weighs a lot, doesn't it?
What is this? I never wanted it. I was right not to. All the pain it caused.
It's like the ring in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Crushes whoever wears it.
Wowie.
Feel the weight of it.
You always wanted it, Daemon.
That's not good.
Do you want it still?
It's been a shitty couple of weeks, man.
I still think I can bring some fresh ideas.
Yeah, it just looks large and heavy.
I can't.
Hey.
Physical therapy.
Yeah, rehab's going well.
I can't.
Oh.
Sorry.
He's turned into an old man.
Everyone's aged 100 years in this episode.
His blonde looks gray now. It's crazy to go from that shot of Viserys to
You really
this.
oughtn't to be doing that alone, Grand Maester.
The poor man, dear.
Man, Larus with his cane, heaven help.
Yeah.
He's really selling that pain.
He's, a good actor.
Your progress is impressive, but I'm afraid you must work harder. Your strength will return. There are adjustments to the gate and so forth that you will learn now that you are
like me.
As you are.
Or as you are.
He needs rest. He should be abed. I push him on your instruction.
I'll have the sentry give you more warning. Let him try again in a few hours.
He is spent.
It will be long before he may rest again.
You guys don't have, like, drugs?
The Queen requires ships at her service in King's Landing. Charter fishing vessels. Ensure their captains are dependable.
Yes, my lord. Have them wait just outside the harbor, and there'll be a message to carry to one she will name.
Slowly rebuilding his family.
The Queen has found a new rider for one of her dragons.
Oh, boy.
I've heard tell of it.
Have you now?
The rider is your brother. She now makes the call for others. Our people are of old Valyria, but we are no dragon lords.
I mean, you say that, but...
I confess I knew little of your mother's heritage. If it is something in the blood.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My brother was ever restless, yearning for some sign of his worth.
Oh.
I am of Sultan's Sea. I yearn for nothing else.
Get to it.
This really is the listening in episode. Wow, that is gorgeous. Holy crud. It is not fun hanging with the Aarons, but it is beautiful out here. I will miss this place. There goes the most severe woman in all the realm. Let's go.
Find it.
Oh boy. Dragon landing pad.
It's like a paleontology site. Like these downward looking up shots.
Yeah, lowborn POV.
I will retire now, Sir Rickard.
We're staying out here overnight.
Maybe this is where she feels safest.
When does your grace mean to return to the city?
I'm not yet certain I do. Good night.
Oh, I hope she becomes like a wood witch.
I doubt it.
The lowborn claiming dragons. Was it her idea?
Oh no, dude.
Lady Massaria?
You were enthusiastic enough when Sir Stefan made his claim.
He was the Lord Commander of your Queen's Guard, heir to the Dunfall. These people are courageous.
Wow.
House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then?
The rightful rulers of the Seven Kingdoms.
And what if one of your base-born, silver-haired dragon riders decides he wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms?
My man.
Did the Conqueror's dream foretell that?
What else would you have me do?
Yeah.
You want to go kick him off?
Prosecute a war, which we will lose, in which thousands will die. Fly against Vhagar myself? Or perhaps you will fly against her on Vermax. With these riders, we can end a needless war.
Yes, that is the direction we're headed.
I may take my rightful place on my father's throne.
And when you die?
You are my heir.
He's just feeling threatened left and right.
Did you think I would have dark hair? When you took Harwin Strong into your bed, did you think I might favor him, or did it not cross your mind?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Far ahead.
I'm no fool, Mother. The proof is here for all to see.
People have been telling it your whole life.
Yet I may argue my legitimacy to succeed you because I have a dragon. And now you say you'll strip that from me too.
I mislike all of this.
Then don't pursue it.
So much subtext here.
But I cannot gainsay that which the gods have laid before me.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
Do whatever you must to see that it finds her.
What are we doing? Watching the whispers. Great long lens shot.
Oh, I love how we're tracking this.
Yeah. Been a lot of really great visual flourishes to just, lean into that air of conspiring.
The Queen.
Observation and eavesdropping. Ooh.
Oh, she was in the last episode. Yeah.
Wow. Enlist all the washer wenches.
This rising music.
Dragon Rising.
That man has blonde hair.
That is quite a fine coat and hood.
Word is, Rhaenyra is recruiting small folk to go to Dragonstone.
My man.
They're looking for Targaryen bastards.
That's weird. That's strange.
Oh, what you mean? What? I don't know anybody like that.
Queen's own handmaid is here, spreading the word.
Because I'd have been first in line if it wasn't for my injury. Because my leg hasn't been the
Are
same
you touched?
since.
He's saying you can claim a dragon. The barkeep from the Seven Maesters is going.
I can't be sure it's all true.
Of course, my dude.
Or now you're doubting.
You can't mean that you've been drinking. For a fiction, no spark, no tinder.
Sizzle, no steak.
Can I see a little glimmer? Where is it? There's the elf I know. Yes.
Just look how nervous he is. He's gotten so used to this.
Why for Ulf, the Dragon Lord?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
He had no say in that.
They're gonna hear you down the street, gang. We all deserve a couple of friends like these guys.
My man.
I don't want you to go.
I have to, Kat.
Oh.
You'll find work.
I can't ignore this.
That's why we've been paying so much attention to this guy.
Yep. Should have put it together when he was kind of blonde.
I never knew my father. Not much is true, but I did know my mother.
Her name was Ben Parker.
I hid it from you, and I'm sorry for that.
Hit it well.
She worked in a pleasure house. She was granted more freedom than most because of who she was.
Oh, but she's dead now, huh?
And because rich men paid more. A woman with silver hair. She used to tell me I was no different to her brother's boys, Viserys and Daemon.
Wow, Auntie.
Oh my God.
But I was ashamed of her. I tried to make my way with my own hands.
Now it's time to claim what's yours.
I could not protect you. I could not keep our girl alive.
Oh, damn.
So in this time frame, she passed away.
If you hadn't acted on shame, maybe you could have prevented something.
If I claimed a dragon, they'd make you a lady.
She not happy.
I do not care to be a lady, Hugh, and neither do I want to be a widow.
Gotta give it a shot.
I have to do something.
This is manhood we're talking about.
Yeah, man. Gotta reclaim your pride.
Oh my God. It's bastards galore.
Yeah. You better hope none of the Greens catch y'all out here. Bastard in a boat.
Wish I had Targaryen blood.
Wish I had rightful claim to a dragon. You would look really cool with blonde curls, too. Can you imagine? A blonde beard.
Your hair already the way it is? Man, you look way cooler than me. You look so sexy.
Nah, dude. Nah.
God.
It's two different flavors of ice
Both of us
cream.
Targaryens, we could do it.
We could do it. We could be in
finally.
love. We could be lovers
finally
and friends.
do it.
Just been looking for that excuse for so long.
Just need that blood first.
Yes, liberate yourself. Be baptized in the cleansing waters. Excalibur.
Then Jason Momoa is going to come out of the water.
Permission to come aboard?
My queen. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Coming one with the water. That's a beautiful shot.
Wowie.
They're doing this thing where they're making a lot of these things that feel so small look so large.
Yeah. I really like this episode just thematically.
Hope. Symbolism.
The raven flies.
Cool. Got all these maps you can go to. Get some DLC characters in here.
Yeah. These are all the customizable characters down here that we get to play.
I mean, these people would have like ambition, you know? They could have real drive. They've never had power.
Yeah.
Ilaxirisa.
Gurion Judra.
Dot andaligita. Vetetiri rudax. Sirtoligi kilu.
Defendarklin, Zeldrizo Annugaristas.
Corras maestas. Ziris aldriza exio istosaor. Sesir bonidaor.
Vesir?
My dude.
Teolo vileda. Saldrizesi voskizisi. Uepo valirio sete non toligio keso vihot montasmo is.
Calm down, Malcolm McDowell.
Ninkiapot mentani sosidaor. Voletir vakejot rakilos daor.
Again, that rings of power of pronunciation.
Get out of here, man. Religious beliefs are holding things back.
I used to think I knew what it was to claim a dragon. But I understand now that what I thought I knew is ash in the wind.
I see what you did there.
Nicely done.
All we are is ash in the wind, dude.
Perhaps it is blood, or worth, or perhaps it's something else.
This is how good you smell.
Each of you has left behind a life to answer this call. A life to which you might never return.
What a gamble.
No.
If you survive, you will be transformed. No man or woman can face a dragon and be otherwise.
Wowie.
Some of you may welcome the prospect of change, even death, given the alternatives. Privation, starvation, war. This is our purpose, to end those hardships.
Good motivational speech.
With these 2 dragons added to our number, the enemy will have no choice but to give way, and peace will be restored.
What the dragons choose? Seasmoke chose.
Well, that's fair.
Suffering will be ended. And without bloodshed.
I hope they all audition, and then the 2 characters we've been following finally.
Yeah. Audition montage.
The dragon, named Vermithor, is the largest in the world after Vhagar.
Ooh.
Perhaps the most fierce.
This is like some Squid Game shit now.
Yeah.
He's called the Bronze Fury.
Nice.
He's 10-0.
We'll go to him now.
Wow.
And may the gods bless you.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Emma Darcy's so good.
Now she's owning this episode.
She's got great nuance.
She's making such radical choices. Everyone's turning against her, but she's sticking to her guns. Sacrificing all kinds of siblings and cousins. And
Yep. Maybe even an aunt and uncle or 2.
Naijot Maziz Vermitos.
What?
Don't look so scared, Rhaenyra.
What?
Well, her eyes just keep going higher and higher.
Yeah, this is big.
Whoa. The build up to this dragon. Let's see it. Oh. Wow.
Oh my god.
That is terrifying.
What are all you guys doing here?
Ooh, what a scary ass dragon.
Yeah, god.
Holy shit.
Scar up on his lip.
That is terrifying.
His nose.
I feel like I'm looking at a dinosaur right now.
Truly. Wow.
Holy shit, it's like Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah. Let's go to Hollow Earth.
Rhaenyra has claimed this dragon.
Rhaenyra's a dual rider now. Who's first?
That's what's up.
Who among you would be first?
Let's go, Ulf.
Now let's get a funny montage of people dying.
Yeah.
I have nothing more to tell you. It must be the dragon who speaks.
This is a controversial ass move. I'm rooting for you, man.
I wonder who this guy is. And if that's actually how his faces are makeup. Wow! Oh my god.
That is so scary. What a great way to throw you into their perspective.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
fun.
shit. I
Fun.
thought other things were feeling large this episode.
Oh no, this poor guy.
Well, there goes a few.
Wow. Yeah. You gotta see who stays.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so horrible.
Yeah, man.
What a horrifying situation.
Wow.
Holy shit. This is so bad.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Just blow a little whiff of fire.
Yeah, fire ring.
Desperate measures.
It's okay. This was bound to happen. We just go in for round 2. Ulf, it's your time.
Oh man, it's probably gonna be his, huh?
Yeah, well, so I'm really wondering if they are doing that like competition show thing where they build up a couple people because one's not gonna, one is gonna.
I feel like,
or they're both gonna get one.
I feel like it has to be them two.
I mean, it makes the most sense because of the focus.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's a straight up kaiju movie right now.
Yeah, dude. This is like Cloverfield right now.
Oh my god. Shit.
Wow.
Just getting massacred.
Oh my god, dude. Wow, cool. Yum. Extra crispy. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, damn, he saved her.
I'm just trying to pick up the writer I like.
How cool is it to get this on television?
I know, right?
Insane. What a great one shot. Wow, he is such a good guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna.
I'm ready.
Cook me.
Look at that. The strength he's showing.
Come on.
Come on!
My man.
Do
it now.
So cool just holding on him.
He's ready to die. He's going to be like, oh shit, you're going to let me get on your back.
Yeah. You've been the wing to me.
What a moment.
Yeah. When was the last time we cut?
What a moment.
Yeah, that was
so
wicked cool.
So cool.
Oh my god. Oh man. Your girl's gonna be thrilled about this. I'm definitely remembering your name from now on. House of Hugh. It's worth it. Oh, is he gonna just stumble into the lair where the next one is?
He's going to land on top of the dragon.
Yeah. I just landed in the saddle. No.
It's a little tiny baby dragon.
Yeah.
It's a little small one. See, there's a dragon, right? You can see there's a dragon.
Yeah, they blend in when they're that big. Eggs, more eggs.
I did. Not a good call.
Dragon huggers are gonna come out. Oh, this poor guy.
It's like he's accepting death.
Keeping the eggs warm.
That is beautiful. Dude.
Wow, these sounds.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Yep.
Savage to stumble in here. Sounds like.
Alright. Such an odd choice.
I like you.
Yeah, why not? You're the only one here, so. I mean, get over there and do some nose touching. You're not out of the woods yet.
There is great concern that his host is threatened on two fronts by armies allied with House Beesbury.
Those damn Beesburys.
Prince Darren's dragon Tessarion has at last taken to wing. Your brother expects to join the fight soon.
Man, they keep building him up, huh?
The Hightower host will be unstoppable.
Whoa.
I should have taken your whisper too seriously.
Yeah. Oh. Jeepers, no. God, no. Permission for a flyby. Oh my god,
man,
my
it's
dude.
the first one to come in.
Oh my god, dude.
Whoa.
Interesting. God, those effects on like the thin skin of their wings, membranes. Bring a horse to a dragon fight. That makes sense. You got parked far away.
This spot is reserved for Vhagar.
Do not read the sign.
Oh my God! What? Already?
Oh my God,
what?
dude!
What?
No!
What?
No! Aemond, give it a rest.
We just need to get a good look.
Yeah, listen to me for once.
I love how old and saggy he is. Okay. Guess you just really want to get a good look. Give him the middle finger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the 3 dragons.
Nice. Landing on the top right. Oh, perfect timing.
So that's what's up.
Wowie.
I did it without Daemon.
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
Oh, that shot. Have Saria meet me in my chambers.
Yeah. We got some more unscripted kissing to do.
Oh, damn.
That was crazy.
That was so cool. I loved it.
Yes.
I loved it. So turned on right now.
I'm touching myself
hot
tonight.
and bothered. Let's get it on. Reject Nation, some of you guys have been so kind to point out, Greg, you look like you've been getting in better shape lately. And Greg, you look like you've been pointing that out a lot more than we've been pointing that out lately. That's because I've been getting products that have allowed me to casually mention that. But with all that exercise comes a lot of sweat, and let's be honest, nobody wants to smell bad, especially when we're in close quarters filming proximity to one another. That's why I've been using the Mando products. Heard a lot about them, and I was like, please send them my way. And as a vegetarian, it makes me so happy that they are all natural. They're high quality, and man, do they get the job done. First up, the Mando whole body. There's a little hair here. Ew, that's gross. The Mando whole body deodorant. It's safe to use anywhere. Why wouldn't it be? It's deodorant. It controls odor for up to 72 hours. Keeps me fresh and feeling confident. Now my wife finally cuddles with me. This next one I really like. The Mando Invisible Cream Deodorant Pro Sport. Cream is perfect for intense workouts. Keeps it dry, smelling great, without residue. My wife finally holds hands with me in public. This one straight out of the shower. The Mando Acidified Cleansing Bar. It's fantastic. 4-in-1 powerhouse for shampoo, face wash, body wash, and deodorant. It leaves my skin fresh and clean, and my wife finally lets me shower in the same shower she uses. I don't have to go to the hotel anymore. For quick refreshes, the Mando deodorant wipes. Perfect for on the go, gentle on the skin, and my wife finally let me meet the in-laws after using them. And lastly, the Mando body wash. Provides a rich lather and 24-hour odor control. The scent is incredible and leaves my skin smooth. My wife actually calls me by my name in the bedroom now. If you want to stay fresh and confident, get Mando. You can get $5 off of the Mando starter pack with code REJECTS at shopmando.com. That's 40% off. Trust me, you and everyone around you will appreciate it. You can use code REJECTS at shopmando.com and get $5 off your starter pack. So stay fresh, everyone. Or did she call me Steven? That was gross. That was my father's name.
Alrighty. We got Dragon Riders, G.
We got Dragon Riders.
We got Dragon Riders. What'd you think?
I thought it was a fantastic episode. It was exhilarating. Top build Matt Smith. Daemon continues to be the most intriguing part
character
of season 2. We can save that for later, but yeah, I thought that was a very, very engrossing, horrifying. I love like the multitude of emotions you're experiencing there. It's obvious who's going to be selected to ride them 2 dragons. How cool would it be if they both died? And then it's like, I guess we're focusing on these other 2 random people we've never met before.
I was sitting there crunching the numbers going like, because I did kind of ask that genuinely. I was like, are they trying to do a thing where we care about 2 of these people and in order to throw us off, you know, they've done that with 2 of them to give us a mislead, or is this just going to pay off that it's just the both of them?
No, it was obvious who it would be. Maybe if they had a little, because sometimes they like skip through time on certain things. Like last episode, they chose Adam with the moment of Seasmoke, And they're riding off, and then like, okay, I guess they just met on the beach now.
Yes.
Solve that meeting ground. Someone must have sent them a text message or something to
Dragons
cause them
can
to
page
meet right
each
there.
other.
Yeah. We're meeting here, right at the beach.
Yeah.
But the scene itself of choosing with the dragons, like the build up to it was great. I love the radical decision making, how there was so much politics involved of like, hey, this is kind of sacrilegious what you're doing. And on top of that, too, you have the personal conflict with Jace and Rhaenyra leading into this decision. Like, everyone's kind of against her on this, even though she's really left with no other choice. And then to get the moment where the bastards all do show up and she's speaking with all of them, leading into the Dragon's Pit sequence, was horrifying. It was like exhilarating, horrifying, full of wonder at the same time, majestic to behold, whilst, kind of giving flashes of things like you cited Cloverfield at one point. You know, I thought a little bit about Godzilla -1. It felt truly monstrous and rewarding by the time Hugh was able to claim that dragon.
My man.
Yeah, that was really great. Like, I love how all the odds are stacked up against you. At the same time, you, the people, not
us, the
you,
lowborn,
the lowborn. It was really great. I feel like people are gonna love this episode, at least these final moments.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
You know? Now, since I talked about the good stuff, now you talk about Corlys and Daemon and Laris, and then physical therapy, Aegon. You get all the good stuff, man.
Dude,
I left
therapy,
you
Aegon.
the real meat and
That's
potatoes
the t-shirt
to
I want.
chew on.
No, this is the shit. But I don't care about dragons, G. No White Walkers for me. I just want to talk about the politics. No, I mean, can I need to levy a quickie question.
I am your man to answer any of these questions that you were about to pose.
Adam and Alan, to what degree of what degree of awareness do they all have of each other? I guess is my question, in terms of Corlys being aware that he's their dad's.
I think he's very aware.
And them being aware that he's also, because I get it more from the kids. Okay.
The brothers are very much aware of who they are. They made that clear.
All right. Because, he
knows who they are. But I think there was a conversation about, because Adam did not don the hair color, that there was a little bit of, you're my weaker bastard son.
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to really pay mind to you. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Just keeping things in line. I mean, I did appreciate the.
I want to backtrack a tiny bit for a second. The Daemon stuff was interesting. It's just
This was an episode full of
that moment. The whole scene there with the Tully was very, very, very gripping.
Yeah. What's his name, Sir Oscar or whatever? I mean, I feel like a lot happened in this episode. This was an episode full of great moments and great flourishes in terms of the just thematic eye of the camera in unison with what the story's doing. I am curious how people are going to take the last stretch of it, only insofar as you get this really gripping and impressive sequence with Hugh. And then you go into the Ulf sequence, which is like kind of silly in a way. Like, I appreciate it in that it is like the exact opposite thing happens. He just stumbles in here, meets this other dragon for the first time, steps on some eggs, falls over, and the dragon's like, you know what, man, I like you. You can stick around, and
he cowarded his way into this dragon.
Yeah, a little bit, and I am very curious to see what some of the responses to that will be, because again, I'm sort of two minds right now. Part of me is like, well, what would you want? A second extended POV scary dragon sequence, but now with no one around, like, also cool. I appreciate the contrast. I'm going to need to chew on it, but I am happy. Like, when you see him in the later moment, when he's just out for the joyride, and you have that sort of mystery of like, what's going on here? Is somebody like coming to King's Landing to make a statement, or is this just sort of like a firing a flare up in the air, or is he just out to try it out, take the old dragon for a spin? But by then, I feel like I was pretty chuffed and excited and kind of with the spirit of the swashbuckling nature of a moment like that. So the ultimate outcome I do appreciate. I think the execution was so strong throughout everything else that it kind of took me aback the way that it unfolded with Ulf. But I really enjoyed the way that this episode captured everything, and there are a lot of great dual images and the way they're able to shoot conversations. Like that one bit at the top, we were both, I think you especially kind of commented on, where Larys is talking to the other guy, and they're, they're discussing his scoop about Adam's dragon. And the rider being selected. You have that shot behind them.
He's telling him all the leaks in Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's right. He's telling him all the juicy cameos, spoiling everything for Aemond. He's like, I don't know if he's going to want to hear this. But that shot behind them where he delivers the crucial piece of information, and we, the audience, are left to literally the perspective of an eavesdropper or one of the sort of various whispering voices on the wind was nice. And then later on in the episode to get that, bit where Rhaenyra is putting the word out to, all the bastards in King's Landing to come this way. And then you literally get, and more of those kinds of angles, ensue as you get to watch the whispers travel.
Right.
And just the way they did all that stuff, the way they handled the feeling of that in the tone and the execution, along with all the acting and stuff, I thought was great. And like that bit at Harrenhal with Sir Oscar, or whatever his name is, Lord Oscar, or something or other. It was really
Junior.
The dog's name. We call the dog Indiana. I think it's a Game of Thrones thing that happens sometimes, and now a House of the Dragon thing, where like you'll have a particularly young character who has to kind of be in a leadership position in this, like, act beyond their years. And I thought that kid, whoever that kid was, did an excellent job, because you see him. And, we've had characters much closer to us in his exact position. And so at first you're kind of, like, who's this kid? What's he going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And then watching as he completely takes control of that situation and sort of uses Daemon and the leverage and really like shows everybody in this, as this whole situation transpires, using, each little new piece of either protest or, show of hand that comes his way to kind of, guide the situation and leverage everybody, and making Daemon, really put his money where his mouth is and stuff. Like, it was a really cool scene, and that actor captivated me almost immediately. And I hope we get to see him again, because I thought that was just, it's funny that Daemon's perhaps one of his most interesting episodes is also largely due to other people's presence. But it is fun to watch his wheels turn, and then you get another great moment with Viserys. Always nice to see Paddy Considine.
Right. When Daemon interacts with him, he treats him like a boy, and the boy does seem like he's maybe out of his element and maybe not that strong. And then you watch slowly as that scene progresses that this kid actually does really know what he's doing and is constantly surprising Daemon.
Yeah.
And Daemon vastly underestimated the prowess of this little kid.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really cool, like, unveiling scene to thrust you into Daemon's perspective and be like, oh shit, maybe this kid actually really knows what he's doing, and maybe I don't really know what I'm doing. And everything seems to kind of keep driving home further that he doesn't really quite know what he's doing as much as he thinks he does. Whereas Rhaenyra, while has a lot of obstacles thrown her way, she keeps continuing to prove to people why she is not just in name deserving of the crown, but can earn it through her ability of foresight and being willing to make the unpopular decision. I thought was such good contrast. And, clearly the writers love taking our characters now and putting them in solitary situations away from the rest of the ensemble, because that's what they did with Alicent, who's just having a really good,
she's having a soak. She's on a walkabout.
She's just on shrooms right now up in Joshua Tree.
She's at Coachella right now. Yeah. She's gone to Burning Man.
She's having a great time. Just like, I'm taking it easy right now. I'm finding myself,
I really like that too.
Taking a mental health break.
It's a whole ass vibe. I was
right
like,
now.
I'm with you. Let me get my white tunic on. We'll drift together in the sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah. I thought this was a really was a great one, man.
Yeah. And they're getting Aegon back on his feet, but maybe not. But I guess they are.
He's looking terrible.
They're using him,
Looking
poor
absolutely
poor
terrible.
Aegon, as a pawn because they're like, he'll get to chill soon. But for right now, you got to push him.
Because we haven't read the book, we don't know. We didn't know that was going to happen or where any of this was going to progress. So I thought this season, when it started off, was going to be like, all right, Aegon the Dick season. This is where we're going.
Yeah.
And I love how much of a slingshot it has taken to where we're now, where it's like, oh, the one to fear really is Aemond as Prince Regent.
And Aegon's just sad and
Aegon's just scared.
Feel pitiful.
Sad and scared that his life is going to be taken away at any moment.
Just in constant pain, always.
I do want to get to know Adam and Alan a little bit better. I am kind of craving that right now.
Agree.
Because especially with having the Seasmoke moment, I'm like, I kind of want to get to know. We spent a lot of time building up Hugh and Ulf, like so much more. I feel like we spent so much more time with them than we have with Adam and Alan.
I feel like they've left their connection with Corlys to be much of their characterization.
yeah, and I really like what they did with Hugh. I mean, it seems like it must have been obvious of who he actually was. I just thought he was just one of the civilians we're focusing on in the city. And
Just a working man.
Being the eye line into the poverty that the people are struck with at this moment, and why they'll be wanting to form their alliance with Rhaenyra. That's what I thought his purpose was serving the entire time. And I thought maybe he might rise to some other type of leadership role, but I didn't expect that. So I do love the clarity on it, because he really does seem like a real fucking man when it comes to stuff. Like he's always been a gripping performer. I feel like the wife has always kind of been relegated to just being in that room
and always being the one to receive bad news and have to suffer through the bad news. Yeah, no, totally. I hope for some vindication for her. I don't know. He said that thing about, I have a dragon, our lives change forever. So maybe good things are on the way for her.
Yeah, I do think that sometimes the amount of cast that they have here can hinder perhaps what might be of stronger impact when like looking back on what we've experienced, because in the immediate moment there's so many great like immediate moments. Upon reflection, it's like, okay, might have been cooler if we maybe saw a couple of the other bastards, so that way there was a little bit more as to, okay, there's only two, so maybe one of these people might actually die
make
the following.
Die or put to some other use.
Still a gripping scene, and I especially love Emma Darcy's performance in this entire episode.
Terrific.
Because she is there's like fear, there's hope, there's having to carry herself as like strong despite worry coming up against her, especially in that whole dragon moment. Like she has to carry herself a certain way, like literally before she confronts not confronts, but faces the bastards, she is being told off in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Yeah. You're dishonoring everything we stand for.
And I mean, they don't, more than likely don't speak Valyrian, so they probably don't know what happened. But it's at the same time, she's being told off like literally right in front of them.
Yeah.
And then now she's like, yeah, y'all have to kind of take a leap of faith in your trust, and and really still encourage them to go into what is ultimately it's
going into a doomed
scenario.
Going into a
mission
a
more likely to result
likely
in
a
your
no-win
death.
situation.
Because there's a bunch of you, and she's like, we're gonna throw them all at you. And you're and like the horror of that moment, instead of like literal, that was one of the moments that I was surprised by in that sequence, was the horror of like all the guards are forcing them to stay here, against their will, even though some of them are like, oh, I never mind, I changed my mind out. Like the guards forced them to stay there. That was probably the ickiest moment of Rhaenyra's decision making that I thought. It's like, if they want to change their minds, let them change their minds.
Because is that the dragon rider you want anyway?
You have official. I mean, who knows? I mean, if they didn't do that, then Ulf wouldn't have stumbled his way.
I mean, that's
into
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of ways to look at that, and partly, I don't know, you could even chalk it up to just a lack of communication. Like, hey, if everyone freaks out, you maybe don't trap them in here. Because like that, and you're gonna get your soldiers cooked too. But yeah, I mean, I think that was I guess what else do you do? Like, instead of going one by one and risking everyone losing heart, you just throw them all out there and see what happens. And then, two, I mean, to be callous about it, you also just clean up any of your, non-chosen prospects, and that's all taken care of.
I feel like this was 10 episodes. You could have done a whole episode dedicated to just that.
Agree. Yes,
Just that whole lot. The last 15 minutes here, you could have done a whole episode dedicated to it.
Yeah, and then you could have spent a little more time. Like, you could have put Ulf, like, off in the catacombs in some weird way for longer. And
then he encounters Gollum.
He finds the one ring, goes invisible, runs off, then runs into a dragon.
And then he has to find gold for the dragon.
And the dragon's like, hey, well, you found my gold, so
my
I'll give you one wish. Now that you get the Arkenstone. I like that Mysaria also has basically become Rhaenyra's council. Like, I love that we keep cutting back to the council now, and it's just like, it's all them bickering. And Rhaenyra is just chatting it with Mysaria, figuring this stuff out, which I think is interesting. And I wonder if that'll get drug out into a sort of mutiny situation of any kind to complicate matters, because I'm sure the council can't be thrilled about. They have to have some idea, and I'm sure they're not thrilled. Like if Jace knows. And I like that scene too, because as much as it is easy to be on Rhaenyra's side of that scene, I thought they at least wrote the debate between her and Jace in a way where I understood both ideas, and you do kind of get that extra pang of sympathy for like, oh yeah, you are, a prince, but also people have been reminding you of, your contentious standing in this world all your life. And so, that being another brick in that wall, it made sense. And I liked at least having, it made sense also as just a means of getting a little bit more personal friction going on.
We're so silly. Lars totally believed the whispers about the dragon, but he doesn't want
that guy.
He doesn't want Aemond to succeed.
There you go.
I don't know why people have already commented it.
It's not for his.
Yeah, he doesn't want Aemond to
It's not
succeed.
just that he wants the info.
There's a whole thing where he's talking to Aegon last episode. Like he's sided with Aegon. And if it shows it in this episode, he's on Aegon's side.
There's just so many rich details.
There's so many things happening. I'm like, oh yeah, of course he doesn't
in the heat of the moment.
He doesn't want Aemond to succeed.
Well, this is one of those shows. This is like I feel like a Game of Thrones or a House of the Dragon. Like anything in this world works. I mean, ideally as a viewer.
There's so many times in these reviews where we figure it out, and I'm like, people have already commented.
Yes.
And then I go to the comments, and I'm like, yep.
Yep, here it is.
They didn't make it to this point in the video.
Yeah, I feel like as much as, yes, you want as a viewer to get everything on the first watch, I do appreciate a show like this does feel like something where like, oh yeah, I bet I'll get way more and things will feel more premeditated when I go back and look at it again versus the immediate moment of the excitement of watching it the first time.
I do like Daemon's story for what it does for Rhaenyra, of the agency it gives her, because especially with the way last season ended, it seemed like, Daemon being the general of Rhaenyra's army would just kind of handle business. And it's forced Rhaenyra to handle a lot more on her own without Daemon. So I think that's been really cool. It's just with like Daemon's storyline, I'm not sure it seems like it's all about him relinquishing, leading to this journey of, yes, the grieving, but also getting to this journey of realizing maybe I actually don't want the crown.
Sure.
And I'm like, I guess we need this arc.
It's
so back and forth on it.
I guess we have established him as particularly determined and hungry. So I guess, yeah, we need to do a protracted letting go sequence to make that believable.
I guess so, because, yeah, this seems to be the main thing it's aiming for right now. But, yeah.
Main thing it's Aemond for.
Nicely done.
Any other thoughts before we go?
No, man, that was a fantastic episode.
It was
really excited. Excited to work on it.
It was some hot D. I tell you what, leave us your hot THOGHTS down in the comments below. Everything that we missed or didn't pick up on soon enough.
Please.
And we'll catch you for the final next week. Love y'all. Be well. Cheers.
Adelia Chamberlain. Adelia If there was a dragon I were to ride, I would be calling it Adelia. You would be my steed that I would use to conquer the lands. I would want to make sure that we produced a dragon that just looked like you, but massive, giant size. People would be like, whoa, that's a massive humanoid, but then it would sprout wings. You'd be
Step aside,
you would be
Vhagar.
our dragon. We would shout Dracarys on all the Republicans that you don't like. That would be awesome. Oh, and then Trump would have his own dragon.
Oh,
and then we go
that's what
toe
we
to
need.
toe.
And it's got his hair.
How crazy would that be?
Yeah.
We're just flaming, fighting each other. I don't even really have a side here, but how cool would it be? Just you fighting this J.D. Vance dragon. That would be so neat, man.
Yeah. Trump on J.D. Vance's back.
You would be the coolest
You
dragon.
would. Yeah. I mean, I would let you burn me alive, and I would be honored. Frankly. So.
What Dragon Rider's death?
Yeah, absolutely. You could Dracarys me
So
all
cool,
day.
man.
Man, Adelia.
So cool.
How'd
You're
you
such-
get so freaking cool?
Such a beautiful dragon.
Yeah.
Just want to pet your wings.
Ooh, big and leathery.
And your nice scales.
Feed you 100 fish.
You clarified for
That's
me
not enough
last
fish.
time.
1,000 fish.
I started talking, John.
You
and
clarified for me the
continued-
last time?
You just continued with what you're saying. I had a really important thing to say, and I remembered. Oh, you're lucky I remembered. Or else we'd be in real trouble right now.
It would be in hot water.
Hot water.
Yeah.
That last time, we made a joke, and then you clarified for me that you're not a lesbian. So I just want to clarify for you right now, I'm fully aware you're not a dragon. Okay?
Yes,
So,
we checked.
You're
we
not
looked
a dragon.
at some of your profile pics and stuff just to make sure we weren't off track.
I know sometimes we say things, but I just want you to know it's just all in jest. So love you, my lesbian dragon.